کنفرانس در پارلمان انگلستان. کمپ اشرف، زمان اقدام. جامعه بین المللی وظیفه حفاظت از ساکنان اشرف را بر عهده دارد. پارلمان انگلستان 31 ژانویه 2012.
I'm lucky enough to be both a member of the House of Commons and also a member of the British delegation to the Council of Europe, which meets in Strasbourg. Your organisation has lasted 10 years or so. You had a great supporter in Lord Russell Johnson, who regularly tried to find an in for you to have your say there. And last week there was a change about the Council of Europe. There seemed to have been a complete change of attitude, and it's mainly because of Camp Ashraf, and the fact that at long last people had begun to really understand that all of us in Europe, particularly those of us who were part of the coalition in Iraq, have an obligation, like our American colleagues. The situation with the people in Camp Ashraf would never have existed if we hadn't have allowed it to have started in the first place, allowed it to persist and allow it to go unchallenged in the right way. And that's the crime that we all have to stand guilty of, that we consistently left these people in the situation that we put them in. If ever a group of people were put in harm's way by bureaucracy and mismanagement, then the people in Camp Ashraf are living testament to the mistakes that we made. Sadly, and this is the real issue for me, sadly, so few of the people who were responsible have been prepared to stand up and be counted on this issue. They've talked around the edges about what can and what can't be done, but very few of them have actually had the backbone to actually push this issue with their governments to such an extent that things could change. Now last week I tabled a motion in the Council of Europe to the Political Affairs Committee, which is one of the main committees of the Council of Europe. 83 members present, and for the first time it was unanimously accepted that we would issue a formal statement of condemnation. But this was the first time that the whole of the Council of Europe, represented in that committee, signed up to issue a challenge. And the challenge was to Ban Ki-moon, to Hillary Clinton, to David Cameron, who came to speak in the Assembly last week, spoke with great eloquence about his commitment to human rights and the rule of law. And at the same time he was talking in the chamber, just a few hours later, we were discussing the people in Camp Ashraf, the very sort of people that he had spoken so eloquently about. So I hope that that resolution, which is now being, I've sent it both to the Prime Minister here and to our Foreign Secretary, to our Justice Minister, and to Ban Ki-moon, Hillary Clinton and many others. I just want to read the letter that I've sent so that you know that I've sent this on behalf of the whole of the committee in the Council of Europe. And the specimen letter is to the Prime Minister. I'm writing to you with regard to the unanimous decision of the Political Affairs Committee of the Council of Europe to seek international support with relationship to the current situation in Camp Ashraf in Iraq. Without this international pressure, the future of these people lies solely in the hands of the individuals whose record of brutality, unnecessary violence is all too often ignored. This is a direct result of the inability of the coalition partners to make proper provision for the safeguard and well-being of these people. This is a blight on the reputation of the international community. No one who has any sense of reason or genuinely believes in the importance of human rights throughout the world can fail to act. I therefore look forward to you moving on this issue rather sooner than later. And what we have to do is to continue to take this struggle to the people who are in a position to make a difference. We owe it to those people not to forget them. We owe it to them to continue to fight on this issue. And thank you for listening.